Okay, so this next request is coming in from Yusuf. This is 21 Pilots with Oldies Station. So this looks like a live performance, live in the lounge, Q101. And he says, second song. We've done one of the songs from Q101 session that he brought us before. He said, second song from Q101 session. I won't say anything about this one. It says everything on its own. Enjoy. Okay. Okay, if y'all saw my original reaction to this song, like I like lost my shit on this song. Like I was like openly crying on camera in this reaction. So, um I think I've listened to it enough times now. I'm probably not going to cry again, hopefully. So, but like this was just one of my absolute favorites on this album cuz it wrecked me. So, all right. So thanks for that, Yusuf. Okay, let's push play.
This next song is a song called Oldies Station off of our new record. And I think that the reason, most of these songs, actually, you know what? I wrote Oldies on the uke. I did not write routines on the uke. Oldies Station was a song where I felt like our fans needed a bit of an update about how I was doing. And that's kind of the main message behind the song. So this is a song called Oldie Station. It goes like this. Only consistency in your periphery is fear in the bridge of your nose. And as you move about, you learn to tune them out, but they say they continue to grow. Fear of the past and relative pain. Future's coming fast, you've got nothing in the tank. In a season of purging things you used to love, everything must go. Make an oath and make mistakes. You start a streak you're bound to break when darkness rolls on you. Push on through.
Yeah, this one still gets me emotional. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm still getting emotional. God, I've heard this song like a million times in the last couple weeks because I listened to it a lot. Still getting emotional. Oh my Kai says Oldie Station is definitely gonna be first tattoo I'm gonna get at some point this year. You're gonna get a first tattoo? That would be cool. That'd be cool. I've never been much of a tattoo person. But even the times that I've been like, yeah, you know what? If I were to ever get one, it would be that. Um, and that's probably like, and I just don't think I ever would, just for like health reasons and things like that. Like just some of the ingredients that are in the ink, like I don't think I'd be able to do it. But and needles, like I just don't do needles, y'all. I can't. I just don't do needles. Um, but it's like if I were to ever get one, it'd probably be a 21 Pilots lyric or something. Yeah, I think that's very, very valid. But I just wanted to say thank you, Yusuf, for sending me this because I'm totally gonna watch this like a million times over because the camera is actually doing a pretty fair job of having shots where I can see his hands so that I can see what he's playing. Like I can see the chords and everything so that I could try to learn it. Cause I hate when the camera won't show their hands and I'm like, bro, show me. I want to see the card. Cause I'm not good with just hearing it yet. I'm still enough of a beginner. I can't just hear it. I can't just like hear what he's playing and be like, oh, that's a D chord or whatever. Like I haven't mastered that skill yet. So I'm like, I need to see your hands, bro. So thank you for sending me this version, Yusuf. Because now I can see his hands and I can learn how to play this.
And before you know, you lose some people close, forcing you to manage your pace. Found your capacity for love and tragedy, embracing how things always change. You've had your turns with relative pain, little less concern when there's nothing in the tank. In a season of lessons learned in giving up, you learn what you can and can't take. Add some years, build some trust. You start to feel your eyes adjust when...
Hold on a second. Did he mess up just there? I feel like there was a moment of like he am I crazy? Y'all, am I crazy? I feel like he might have messed up right there. Like where it took him a second to remember what he was gonna do next here.
Add some years, build some trust. In a season of lessons learned in giving up, you learn what you can and can't take.
Yeah, he stopped.
Add some years, build some trust.
I think he forgot. Whether he forgot the lyric or he forgot how he was gonna move into it. But yeah. It wasn't the longest pause ever, but it was just enough of a pause that I was like, I think he forgot what he was doing. Yusuf said, well, he forgot these lyrics on one show. Seriously? Amanda said he's known for messing up oldies and had to ask the crowd. He's known for messing up oldies? Seriously? Okay, you know what that tells me, though? You know what that tells me? That tells me he probably had a lot of different versions of it. Because, and maybe that's just me projecting my own experience, but the times that I've forgotten literally my own lyrics that I have written were the times that I had like multiple versions of them, where I wrote it and then was like, no, that's not quite right. And so then like I adjusted the way I phrased something a little bit, or I just changed the lyric altogether or whatever. So then by the time I get to like the final iteration of it of like, hey, this is how I want it, then like I go to like sing it or perform it and then I'm like, I like accidentally sing the old lyric, or you know what I mean? Or I'm just like, what did I decide on? Like what was the final lyric? So I kind of wonder if he had like multiple lyric versions of this. And so he can't always remember which ones are really ones. Mariah says there's science about lyrics being forgotten if they're emotional. You know what? Let's just go with that. Let's adopt Mariah's theory. I'm going to just blame it on that. It's not because I can't remember what I wrote. It's because when I write, it's emotional. That's why I don't remember. I like that theory, Mariah. Let's do that. That's what we're going with. That's the story. That's the officially accepted reason for this. Okay, let's do it.
Lessons learned in giving up, you learn what you can and can't take. Add some years, build some trust. You start to feel your eyes adjust when darkness rolls on you. Push on through.
I like that. I like the way you say that.
Push on through. You don't quite mind how long red lights are taken. Push on through. Your favorite song was on the Oldies station. Push on through. You have it down, that old fight for survival. Push on through. You're in the crowd at her first dance recital. Push on then make mistakes. Start a streak you're bound to break. When darkness rolls on you, push on through. Push on through. You don't quite mind how long red lights are taking. Your favorite song was on the Oldies station. You have it down, that old fight for survival. You're in the crowd at her first dance recital. Push on through.
Hey. Okay.
That old
not to nitpick you, Mr. Joseph, because you're a genius, but
fight for survival.
I just want to listen for something really quick. You're right there. I say this genuinely. I actually appreciate this because it makes me feel better about myself. When he gets to this little end of the run a chord, I think he pressed his finger down a little too quick, and it like muted that string a little too fast. So if you listen for it, you'll hear that string just just get muted right there. You have it down, that old fight for survival. You're in the crowd. It's a bit of a thunk of a string. Anyway. Her first dance recital, push on through. Which is just a very normal human being playing it. All right, round of applause. Round of applause. Yeah, I said not to nitpick you, Mr. Joseph. You're a genius. I greatly appreciate you and your work. But those little human elements, those little human moments, right? Like getting a little plunk of a string there didn't resonate quite right. Just makes us all feel better as humans, okay? Mariah says he changed the lyrics at the end of that in Detroit for the Clancy tour, talking about his daughter being in there in the crowd that night. Aw, that's cute. That's cute.